Yeah, guys, since you're in here, and today we're going to be looking at the obviously some unreleased guns that are in the Dayz files. And if you see a bit of lag, that isn't my fault. Unfortunately, some of the obviously the stuff in the files really mess with the, especially this fire part here, really mess with the frames because these are not stable. As you'd hope they would be anyway. So I've just froze there a little bit. So because they're unstable, it's going to really cause some issues when it comes to performance, but I'll try and 100% do my best to obviously showcase these for you. So we're going to start from the right here, obviously because 249. So these are all guns that are in the files that obviously aren't released. So there's two of them that aren't, well, three of them that aren't guns, but they are projectile weapons. So obviously you've got your recurve bow, you've got your PVC bow here, and you've got your crossbow. Some of these have been like teased for 119, but we can't exactly confirm. But these are guns. I would pick them up, but it will destroy my game. I would not be able to put them down. And it's bad enough right now with the freeze framing because of all these unstable ones as well. But yeah, these have three types of projectiles. So if we go to the bottom here, well, four. So your recurves and your PVC has the composite arrow, the stick, your sharpened stick arrow, the primitive improvised one, the bone one, and the bolt. While the crossbow has the ability to fire the arrow bolt itself. There is indeed a dart gun in game as well, but if I spawn it in, it will crash the game. So I've learned my lesson previously from twice I've actually tried to spawn it in, but it is a dart gun. It does have a dart ammo and it does take a CO2 cartridge, but if I spawn it in, it's just gonna cause shit for my game. The next one is the one everyone wants in game, and that's the M249. This has three different parts to it. They've got the stock, the mag, and the handle. If I pull up them in the file here, so you can see all the parts for the 249, it does indeed have a bipod as well, but it has, yeah, like I said, that you've got two different handguards. You've got a railed one and you've got a normal handguard. You've got a bipod, the actual gun itself, and a box 200 round magazine, which is awesome. And well, it might, we have no idea if it's going to be added into the game, so I'm not even going to assume it, but it will be cool. Next to it is the P69. I think that's what it is anyway. It's like a Makarov 6P9 Makarov PB, which is a suppressed Makarov. Pretty much takes what the IJ70 does, but it's just suppressed. So not much of a difference, but I'm not too sure why they have a suppressed one when there's already one in game. I think that one might be fully automatic, so I think that's why it's there. If I actually go around to the other side, it might actually have a flick switch on it. Yeah, there you are. So that maybe have a safety part as well to it, but it has a possibility of that one being fully automatic, and that's why it's not released. So if we go on to this side, we've got two stun guns now. So these are tasers based off the X39, I think it is. It's what the British police and American police use as tasers. You've got two brands, you've got a black and a yellow. These do take a shot cartridge, so it's a one shot. It will have like a 10-second time, which is somewhat realistic to what they have IRL. Next to it is an RPG-7. This has a HE and an AP variant of a rocket in the file. So if I pull that up for you, so there you go. It looks like they've got, at the moment they've got the same picture of it, but it is two separate types of rocket that can be fired. And next to it is the M72 Law. At the moment there's only a HE version of the launcher, but at the moment that is in its compact carry design. The back end here would be pulled out, and obviously there's your arming switch to be fired. Now, there's the reason why this one's back there is because obviously the the fire aspect to it, and I can't exactly show it. So that there is the MP133 shotgun with a pistol grip. This is like a compressed version of the one that we already have in game, the BK133. But this one is just different. It has a pistol grip. I'm not sure how that would exactly perform better, but you know, there for you. Below that is a Groza. This spawns all of its parts with it. I have no idea why, but so the Groza, obviously, as it says there, it's got a 20 round magazine. It's got a little sight to it as well that can be on top. But yeah, that's been in the files for a while. It's just been broken as shit recent, but it looks like it's going to be taking 7.62x39, as you can see there. Next to it is a GP20. That is a Russian grenade launcher, but it's for some reason it says an M4 grenade launcher, but that is a GP20. That would be underneath the AK-101 and all that stuff. That would fire what the normal grenade launcher fires in game, which is a 40mm. But they may bring out the Russian variant of the grenade launcher, or the grenades for it, which is like a little it's like a curved like a 320, but instead it has like a rigid top, flat top. Next to it is I can't remember the name, the PM73 rack. So this is a 9x19mm Makarov submachine gun. This was actually designed in the 60s as a close quarters foldable like SMG that the Spetsnaz and like the FSB and KGB could use in offensive operations against NATO forces. And basically what it would do, that would fold in, bipod would fold in, and essentially it would be like easy to store in like a suitcase and stuff like that, so they could take it around. And it does take a 20, 30 and a 40 round magazine. That's what it has usually used standard in real life, but in this it looks like to have the 30 round magazine. But yeah, it's very much like not like a Uzi, but like a Mac 10 with how it's designed, with the slick top and obviously how you hold it. It'll be one hand with the one-handed thumb. And finally is the trumpet, which looks like it's a shotgun, pump action shotgun, but it kind of reminds the rat rifle or the rat repeater from Red Dead Redemption 2. So I'll just leave that one there for you. But yeah, that's all of the guns currently that is in the files that Dayz hasn't included yet, that PME hasn't been working on. Some of these is really difficult to use or get in game without lagging out, especially that dart gun, because every time I would bring it out of the menu here, it would just crash my game. But while I'm here, I might as well show you some of the other stuff that's in the files here. For example, you've got the candle, you've got a cauldron, which I just put there. You've got pens, a mess tin. You've got, where is it? There's a really cool one. It's like an ice axe. I don't think it's here. You got hay hook. So some of these you can actually get spawn. You can actually spawn them in the files, but a lot of these you can't. Oh, there is ice axe. So you can actually spawn those in, and you can actually use them. But obviously it's just there at the moment. Needs to be fixed fully. And finally, there's one here, which is the door test camera. I have no idea what this does. You can spawn it in, you can mess about with it, but I've got no idea what this actually does. But in the moment, that's every gun in the game that you can actually spawn in. And actually, you know, can't use them, but if you do use them, you'll be stuck in an animation. You won't be exactly able to drop them or anything. But there's your underslung M4 when it's a GP20. But anyway, that's everything. If you want to see another one of these showing off some of the other aspects and guns in the game that isn't actually fully released yet, let me know, and I'll do another one of these. But anyway, I'll see you in a bit.